Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new, my name is Chris. Tonight's video is about August fragrances, or fragrances that I wore the most in the month of August. I think I pulled 8 fragrances, so I'm just going to jump right in. The first fragrance is a fragrance that I have been wearing for years. It is an oldie but a goodie. I think I'm on my 3rd bottle, and it just screams summer to me because it is a watermelon-based fragrance. Who doesn't love watermelon in the summertime? It is by Dolce and Gabbana, and it is number 3, Imperatrice. This is just summer fun, summer freshness, watermelon. Mostly what I get is watermelon and musk, and oh, it's so good. I wear this more in a casual setting, when I'm just out and about, maybe even just around the house, or running casual errands, or maybe doing something mildly active, just a quick spritz. I love this fragrance. It just makes me happy. It's uplifting, happy, bright fragrance, and it is just delicious in the warm summer months like August. Next up is a gorgeous fragrance in the spring and summer, and I think particularly in the summer, it just kind of springs beautiful vacation. This to me is like an Italian vacation. Even though I've never been to Italy, I plan on it. And when I do go to Italy, I will be bringing this one with me. It is Trussardi Donna by Trussardi. I've spoken a lot about this, and it's getting a lot of attention on the airways, rightfully so. It's just refreshing. There's a little bit of florals in here, but the florals are watery and refreshing. I believe there's lotus in here. There are some citrusy notes. They're a little bit muted, but there's definitely some bright citrusy notes up top, and it just dries into this gorgeous, slightly floral, slightly fruity, fluffy musk. It's so beautiful and inoffensive. It's not overpowering. It wears light. It's not heavy, and it is perfect for the warm summer months like August. The next one is another one that I have loved. This is a new pickup for me. Spoken about it before. This is another kind of happiness in a bottle because it has fruits in it. And for whatever reason, fruity fragrances, particularly bright fruity fragrances in the summer, make me happy. And this is Sunplosion by Simone and Andreoli. Again, I just love this. This is more tropical fruits, tropical, juicy fruits. There is probably mango. I think there's pineapple, maybe guava, lime and lemon, probably orange. This is just a burst of yummy tropical fruits. It does have coconut water in here, I believe, and a little bit of a woody dry down just to anchor it. Absolutely love it when I want to put myself in a good mood and kind of lift my spirits. I have been pulling for this one in the month of August. Another one that I have been reaching for a ton. I think this is a beautiful, gorgeous, classy, elegant, and chic fragrance. I absolutely adore it. It is a floral fragrance, and I'm not a huge floral fan, particularly some white florals, but this is gorgeous and dreamy and chic and elegant, and it is Sakura by Dior. The main floral in here is cherry blossom. It is a cherry blossom based scent, but there's also rose in here. Oh, the dry down has some mimosa, a little heliotrope, I believe, give it a little bit of some powderiness. Oh, I love it, and it dries down a little bit musky. Absolutely gorgeous. There's just something so elegant and beautiful and gorgeously feminine about this fragrance, and I wore it a ton in the month of October, in the month of August. The next one up is probably the fragrance I wore the most in August. New pickup for me in the past couple months. I absolutely adore it. I've talked about this in several videos. Nevertheless, it is one of my favorite purchases this year for sure, and it is by Initio Parfums Musk Therapy. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Has done, I think this is a lovely year-round fragrance, but it's done so well for me in the warm months, which are the only months I've had it. But you know, it's this gorgeous, if you've never smelled it and you've never seen my previous videos, it's a beautiful, slightly fruity, slightly floral, slightly citrusy, clean, smooth, gorgeous musk. And it has a beautiful and very detectable black currant in the opening. Gorgeous. Love this. It lasts all day. I love it. So it has, you know, a great sillage. It has great projection. I love it. There's really not a situation I wouldn't wear this in. I have been reaching for this a ton, and I am so glad I picked it up. It's been great for August. The next one up is a fragrance I've had for, I want to say, a couple years. It was in the very back of my closet. I dug it out to do my Pisces video, or Sense Your Astrological Sign, because I needed a fragrance that had water lily in it, and I dug around and this was the only one that had water lily, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I have no idea why I haven't been wearing it, but ever since I shopped my stash and discovered it again, I've been wearing it, and it is perfect for the warm summer months. I think it's perfect year round, but it has just performed beautifully in August, and I've posted it to my Instagram. Gorgeous. It is by Givenchy, and it is called Ange ou Diamant Le Secret. Gorgeous. This is a citrusy, so this is a lemony, orangey tea fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I love it. It's worked out really, really well in the warm summer months. It's very, very light, but it's still very present, and the longevity is not bad, like 2 to 4 hours. Absolutely gorgeous, very refreshing, slightly watery, beautiful fragrance. Next one up to me is just, you know, kind of a beautiful tropical vacation. I took this down to Table Rock Lake with me a couple weeks ago. It was a quick getaway vacation with my family before summer was over, and the fragrance that I chose to bring with me as my vacation getaway scent is none other than Hibiscus Palm by Erin. It's just gorgeous. These beautiful tropical flowers. I definitely get frangipani in here. Frangipani, ylang ylang, probably a little bit of gardenia for sure. I smell that now. It's got a little bit of a green note from the palm, a little bit of coconut milk or coconut water, and it just dries down into a beautiful florally musk. To me, this is just completely vacation in a bottle. Just transports me somewhere around the world, even if I'm just 4 hours from my house. Hibiscus Palm, great in the month of August, and as you can tell, I didn't bother to turn off my phone before I started videotaping this segment. So anyways, gorgeous fragrance for me in the month of August. And I'm going to finish off the list with another Initio Parfums. This fragrance I wore more in settings where I was a little bit more dressed up, more fancy situations. This to me is not an everyday run errands and kick around in this fragrance. This is a beautiful, elegant rose fragrance. I love rose fragrances, and this is Atomic Rose by Initio Parfums. This is very, very similar. I've said this before, it's very similar to the Delina fragrances, but it is different to me, and it is my preference when you clump those all together. It's not quite as bitter. There's no overwhelming bitter note in this fragrance, and the rose is beautiful and just a touch sweet and jammy. It's gorgeous. This is a 2 spray and I'm good to go. Particularly if I go out to dinner. I do not want to overpower anybody at dinner. Bad idea. So I do wear this out. I've been wearing this out like on date night, dinner night, some professional nights, 2 sprays, and I am set for the rest of the evening. It smells great, and it must smell really, really good on my skin and with my skin chemistry, because every time I wear this, somebody, at least one person, comes up to me and says, "You smell amazing." They say this once they get into my little scent bubble, but it's always, "You smell so good." I love this, and it has worked out more for summer nights or more upscale or fancy situations for August. So that was a quick rundown of my August favorites, or the fragrances that I really enjoyed wearing in the month of August. Thank you so much for coming by and watching me. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I will see you on the next one.